Kylie Jenner uncovers why she didn't like their reality show being called Keeping Up with the Kardashians and why Mother Kris was resolved around the title. You can't conversation approximately reality TV without the Kardashian-Jenner family coming to intellect. Hello viewers, welcome to Kardashians Gist. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you'll get more updates on Kardashian family. Kim Kardashian and her kin skyrocketed to popularity after the dispatch of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2007, and to this day they stay on the 2024 TV plan and are among the foremost recognizable celebrities within the world. Kylie Jenner recollects the day her mother Kris educated her and her kin around the show, and it turns out she and sister Kendall took issue with the title, but not for the reason you might think. Either way, the title of the appear was non-negotiable to Kris Jenner, and Kylie clarified why. Kylie Jenner was 9, a long time ancient when the cameras begun rolling on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She opened up to British fashion almost her childhood, conceding that she doesn't keep in mind a time. Sometime recently their house was filled with lights and cameras, and paparazzi nagged her on the road. What she does review, in spite of the fact that, was having an issue with the reality show's title. Kylie said, "I do keep in mind the minute. My mother came into the living room and declared the title of the show. She's like, hey, it's progressing to be called Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And I keep in mind Kendall and I were like, don't you think that's a handful? She was like, I'm battling for this because it's so critical that our name is within the title of the show. So that ready to never get replaced." There's certainly a portion of me that continuously pondered how Kendall and Kylie Jenner felt almost their title not being portion of the show and having to live beneath the Kardashian umbrella, particularly with Kendall distinguishing more with the Jenner side of her family. But it turns out it was the length of the title, not the Kardashian perspective, that gave the Jenner sisters stop. Take off it to Kris Jenner, in spite of the fact that, to be considering 10 steps ahead, almost guaranteeing Kim Kardashian's and the others, as well, of course, lifespan within the pop culture domain. The title of the reality show might appear like a really particular slope to pass on, but consider this. Not long sometime recently KUWTK, 2 of Kris' stepsons, Brandon and Brody Jenner, featured on The Rulers of Malibu. That reality appeared didn't final long, but with a title like that, how simple would it have been to supplant the Jenners with another well-to-do Southern California family? I, of course, have no thought in case that thought was any place close Kris Jenner's intellect when she went to fight for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I can see and appreciate precisely how brilliant the move was. For one thing, I completely concur with Kylie and Kendall Jenner that Keeping Up with the Kardashians could be a sizable chunk, but that's portion of the virtuoso, it's important. And fair as much as having Kardashian within the title of the appears secured the family's put as its stars, it moreover kept their title in everybody's mouths. These days there are no tricks required to keep the Kardashians and Jenners important, and their current arrangement on Hulu has kindly been abbreviated to simply the Kardashians. Since when it comes to one of the foremost celebrated families on the planet, that's literally all you would like to say. I, of course, have no thought in the event that thought was any place close Kris Jenner's intellect when she went to fight for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I can see and appreciate precisely how brilliant the move was. For one thing, I completely concur with Kylie and Kendall Jenner that Keeping Up with the Kardashians could be a mouthful, but that's portion of the virtuoso, it's vital. And fair as much as having Kardashian within the title of the show secured the family's put as its stars, it moreover kept their title in everybody's mouths. These days there are no contrivances required to keep the Kardashians and Jenners significant, and their current arrangement on Hulu has benevolently been abbreviated to essentially the Kardashians. Since when it comes to one of the foremost celebrated families on the planet, that's actually all you ought to say.